Brnovich was joined by representatives from the Phoenix Law Enforcement Association and United Phoenix Firefighters Association to oppose the vaccine mandate for private contracted employers with over 100 employees. The mandate would affect City of Phoenix firefighters and police officers. The summit began during the Obama administration, but former President Trump did not hold it during his term. Biden announced 5 new initiatives during the summit to continue relations among the nations, including a public safety executive order. The survey was completed by nearly 200,000 college students and found that about 29% of students at 4-year universities struggled with food insecurities and hunger. The $750,000 to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Arizona will help them support low-income, vulnerable children. And the other $500,000 to Black Mothers Forum will help give parents the support to be strong advocates in their community. "17 fallen officers were honored last night at the newly renovated Arizona Peace Officers Memorial.
We will always support our officers, and the losses that we mourn today remind us of why that commitment is so important.
The night was emotional, yet filled with care and love.
Tonight is like, you always have this somber feeling, but it's also a feeling of hope and a feeling of continued love and support.
Jan Blazer Upchurch is a board member survivor. Her husband, DPS officer John Blazer, died from a drunk driver in 1990.
He was happy in doing that. He loved his job, and that's the thing that I think of him, and like so many others. I just loved him so much and just was devastated at his loss.
The memorial was a way for the survivors of the fallen officers to honor and remember them while surrounded by people experiencing the same grief.
That is important, to reconnect with all of those survivors in nights like this, to where we're all together, we're all supporting one another and remembering and honoring our fallen officer.
The loved ones received a plaque and flag to honor the fallen officers. Blazer Upchurch has this message for the public.
And when they are injured and or are killed, we should always remember their sacrifice.
In Phoenix,
the officers have secured at Wesley Bowling Memorial Plaza.
Alyssa Stoney, Cronkite News. As the 20th anniversary of 9/11 approaches, community members are trying to find ways to honor those who lost their lives by giving back to the community. I talked with 2 Valley organizations hosting events on Saturday in memory of 9/11. 20 years ago, the country faced a tragedy that will always be remembered. But after that day, the country came together as one. God bless America. Despite their differences, to remember and honor those who lost their lives.
And I think the family members of people who died on that day just wanted to find a way to kind of capture that spirit of unity and compassion.
9/11 Day was nationally founded in 2002 and brought to Phoenix in 2018 as a food packing event.
We really do believe that service is the best way to honor what happened who we lost on September 11th.
The organization aims to pack 200,000 meals to be donated to St. Mary's Food Bank and United Food Bank.
It brings together people from different backgrounds who have different perspectives and helps us all focus on a common goal.
Another organization in the Valley is helping community members give back on 9/11 by hosting an event where they can donate these guys to the Trauma Teddy program.
They use the teddy bears as a tool to connect with them, and if the child's hurt, to help them settle their anxieties. It calms their blood pressure down some.
This year, the celebration of National Teddy Bear Day falls on 9/11. Valerie Berner, founder of the Glendale event, says some of the first responders who volunteer at the event were personally impacted by the attacks.
We actually do have some that were there and went back to help, but to connect with that and to reconnect with those people in a way that is warm and loving.
First responders bring the gifted teddy bears to scenes where children are involved in a crisis as a sense of comfort and safety.
Giving people an opportunity to do something for someone else, it's always a good thing.
Both groups encourage Valley residents to focus on an issue that is important to them and give back in honor of those who can't. They hope these simple acts of kindness can bring the nation together once again in a time of need. 9/11 Day in Phoenix will be at the Phoenix Convention Center from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Teddy Bear Day in Glendale will be in the historic downtown Glendale district from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. In the studio, Alyssa Stoney, Cronkite News.